Hello everyone, I have come up with another new video, and today after many days I have to go to my college because today was a in-course exam in my college, and the exam was mathematical modeling in biology. My exam was good. There was two questions and there were no multiple questions. In every previous questions there were some multiple questions so that the students can choose from them and answer fully. But this exam there was no multiple questions. There are two compulsory question and we have to answer it all. But my exam was good because I have a so today I have to be exercise later at afternoon, and it was very late for returning from my college because I have to sign from our honorable teacher, head sir. And though I signed a transcript from my teacher, but I can't seal from the computer operator. So I have to go with the transcript again to make a seal of our respectable sir. So there was a late, and after I came back to my home, then I take some rest and I have to exercise about 20 minutes. And today I skipped rope for 1000 times and it takes about 20 minutes. So I don't want to talk about my daily chronicles of the day. Now I'm going on the topic. So today's topic is to describing about describe about a park or a garden. So I will discuss two places in this video. So the first of all is over on our roof of our house. There is a small garden, and I do exercise daily in this garden. There are different types of trees and little plants. All was put in by my mother and sister, and sometimes I water them in the morning or afternoon. When I get time, I also um, I can't remember the word, but I take care of those plants. Sometimes I spend sometimes with my books. There is a bench and a tool where I can sit with the books and pen, and I sometimes I do my math exercise on the roof of our house. It makes me refreshes, and research says that it is better to study in a natural place. So I want to study in a naturally place like my garden. The trees are very small, and some are vegetables, and salad trees are most of them. And when I sit for study, and it refreshes my mind and a better energy to study for a long time. Um, and there are some trees which are very big, but it is not possible to grow in the roof that are inside that are outside of our house, and it grows so much big that it already came to our roof. And when I go to the roof, the trees leaves are so close to me, and it makes me a good vibe. Later, I want to discuss another place, and the place is DC Park, and it is a park, and I uh, go to the place for a many time. There are some tools, and there are many types of trees, and there are so many trees that I can't uh, don't know most of the trees, and there are some flowers trees, and there are some little plants which makes the place very good. And I saw different types of people gathered there. Some came for refreshment, or some people do some exercise, some people gossip with their friends or relatives. and I sometimes go with my friends or my siblings, and we spend a very good time. We go sit there, or we do some of our homeworks. um, when there is a exam or when I go to college, I have to uh, uh, I always go to the place and I spend a lot of time in there, and it refreshes my mind. And various types of other hawkers are available there, and we could buy many things. And many food van are available on that, and we can eat fast food on there. But we do not unclean the place. We always try to clean the place, and we try to put the garbage and all other dust in a dustbin. And there are some courts of ludo and chess for playing indoor games. And sometimes when we are free, we can play those um, uh, indoor games on that place. The courts are available on the where there is a place for sitting, where is a place uh, on the bench. So I want to uh, describe another place which is cannot be defined as a garden or a park, but it is really refreshes my mind, and it is our field for potato crops. And when I go there, it is a huge area of potato trees, potato plants. And when the potato plants are start to growing, it looks very beautiful, because everywhere surrounding of myself is green and green, and it makes me very energetic. And lots of birds are also available there. They try to search foods, and when I go when I try to reach them, they fly over, and it is a very beautiful scenery of the nature. Sometimes the farmers watered their potato plants. And I also sometimes I and my family have some of potato fields, and sometimes I watered in there, and it is such a good experience for me. And when the potato plants are grown so well, it makes me happy. So um, that was my places I was describing in this video. So today, at that time, I am going to describe some of the questions that are included on the book. So the first question is, do young people like to go to parks? I think when it is a time for gossiping, then young people go to the park. Without that, they don't want to go to the park, like exercising or have a good time. But it is common to the old people to go for exercise or gather with other relatives. It is very common to the old people, but the young people don't like that. When they meet with their when it is the time for to meet up with their friends, they went to gossip to that place. But without that, they didn't went to the park, because they nowadays they are very busy with tech devices. And if it is necessary to go out, they are very adventurous. They want to very other natural places, like bankside of a river or in a sea or mountains. What do old people like to do in works? So When I visiting the park, I see them in the morning. A lot of old people gather in the parks, and they do different types of exercises. They met with their friends or family members and gather together and do those exercises. Sometimes they do a type of exercise like lowing together, and it was very weird for me at first time, but later I know about this importance of this exercise. Sometimes old people um, met with their friends, and they gossip for a long time in that park. What benefits can parks bring to a city? I think that city means that a lot of buildings, and it is neatly impossible to connect with the nature in who are surrounded with the four walls. So it is very necessary to go to a park for connecting with natures. So you know that nature is our friend, so we must have to connect with the nature. So park is the best option for the people of a city. It is a it can be a place for playing um, for children, and many people can do exercise in the park. What are the benefits of going to the park for young people and old people? I think I have already described that um, in the previous questions, and the young people can meet with their friends and gossip together, and it is a type of their refreshment. On the other hand, the old people can do various types of exercise, but the young people can do exercise, but it seems that the young people have to do very extreme exercise, so the park is not a good option. But if they want to do some light exercise, they can do in that in a park. Yeah. On the other hand, the older people can also meet with their friends and families in a park and gossip together in that place, and it is a very good place for such those things. And they can visit those places if it is a very cultural place like the Eden Garden or Roma Park, and they can go to this place like a picnic. What are the benefits? Why do some people like planting flowers? Flowers are very beautiful to see, and it refreshes our mind, and it is a kind of jewelry of a home. So uh, uh, planting a flower is can be a people's hobby, and I also love flowers, but it takes a lot of time and a lot of hard work. So for lack of time and hard work, I cannot make a flower garden, but I have a dream that I will own a flower garden, and I will took care for them. I think it refreshes our mind, and as they are beautiful, it gives us enjoyment, and it also shows a person's personality by those flower plants. Would you say people should help maintain public parks and gardens? Yes, I think people should help maintain public parks and gardens. Public parks and gardens are made for the public, so it is a responsibility for the general people to help the authority for maintaining the um, park or garden. If we are not careful for a good environment of if we put our dust or uh, put dust in the parks or a garden, it will be unclean, and it is very hard for the authority to clean them up. So we must be careful about that, and we should follow the um, rules and regulations on the park. Like we don't have to make noises and come up with a sound boxes on the park, because it can be disturbs the other people's. So I think that people should follow the rules and regulations for to and help the authority to maintain those places. Thanks everyone for staying with me.